Seems to still work. So as I understand it, it's day 19 in regards of the sunset and all that. So 18, then it will be 19, and the 19 is the next one. And of course, apparently the Roman calendar apparently started it pretty close to the Roman calendar, 1, 2, 3. So I guess, but I still have a difficult actually following along in regards of it. So I got the what is it called? Let's get some light. The sun has set, and by the next day. So I got the echinacea, and I've taken one. So I ended up starting taking one of these, which is the berberine. But I thought let's just take one more, right? And then I ended up taking 2 more. So I took 4 in all overall. I was like, let's see what happens, right? So there are different. It does seems like the itching has become a little. Still the itching like in the nose, the eyelids, and all that. So again, it's still there, and in my legs and so forward, and my hands. So again, it's still there. It's not totally terrible, apparently I have some white here. Apparently, I'm doing my drug business. Apparently, no, I'm doing white vitamins. I don't think that probably wouldn't be considered a drug, but anyway. So this is vitamin B5. I'm just it's an old package that I bought in regards of powder, and I didn't really have anything to fix them into pills in capsules. So I'm just doing that at the moment. So I took, I guess, 2 grams of this berberine, which I'm taking some vitamins as well. Different things that I have, support for the liver and so forward. I haven't really taken any higher dose of vitamin C. So of course there's a little vitamin C in the vitamin pill. So anyway, but not really taking any so that might be something to do later. In any case, I guess another dose of the Diflucan and see what happens. It's kind of the itch is really lowered, but it's still there. It's incredible when you can just feel the itch, and it's like moving in your. It's just and up in my head as well. I felt the itch. This. So that's I guess I don't know. Something is happening. Don't know if it's for the better, but hopefully. So I'll just take 4 pills of Diflucan again today, just to keep the dose up at this point. Still thinking of halving the dose. So I have for 14 days instead of with the last box. But I'll continue with the four things here, and just give it a good. See, that was really. They talk about that you need to break them from the side and not from the middle, so you don't break them. So let's get 4 more. That would be 400 milligrams of Diflucan, and so the idea is that apparently these 2 things should be working in together against fungus. So I guess it can, also it seems like there's some good positive things in regards to the other stuff, in regards of the, what is it called? In regards of the berberine, some results here and there where they talk about this and that, and I guess. So anyway, for the 400 milligrams of Diflucan, here we go. Let's get it over. It's not really a big issue, right? It's just So that's pretty much solid down there. And yep. Uh-oh, my stomach. I did eat some seaweed. Might not have been a good idea. Didn't get that much, but anyway. So, I guess I'll see what happens. Hopefully some positive, result. But it seems to be going in the... I'm actually pretty, at the moment, I'm pretty... seems pretty good. Again, still some itching and all that. And, but it's interesting because, all the things that in regards to my body took away from the issue down below in regards of focusing, in regards, and then it's nice, it's interesting to see how it, after I ate the seaweed, that it's pretty much wasn't so good down there. And so anyway, so the skin issue is, as far as I can see, it's absolutely going to a lower point. So that's nice. That's absolutely nice. I'm not, there is still there here and there and all that, but it's not totally terrible, So seems like something is happening. So that's nice, right? But I've been on Diflucan like a pretty long time as well. Apparently things takes a little time to fix things. I'm gonna throw this out. So yeah, just continue with the antifungal diet and all that. It might not be that bad. Who knows? I might be able to turn the ship around. I don't really know, but it's interesting, the itch. That's like the crawling itch, because that's interesting. That has come back, and well, it's like more like the crawling sensation. So again, it's still there, but it's the thing. It's still there. There's still something wrong. But it does seems to be becoming better. So, but I only have, like, in regards to Diflucan, I only have the next one would be 1 week if I continue to take 4, and 2 weeks if I go on 200 milligrams. So that's a good, I guess, yeah. So no eating of sugar, no eating of sugar, no drinking of alcohol. That would but just totally set me back. That would just be so stupid, So hopefully the remedy that I now got will help on killing it off. Well, I guess I'll have to see. But as I understand it, just alone, it is said to be antifungal, anti-candida, and all that. But again, it apparently can work in synergy with Diflucan. So that's nice. Yeah, we'll have to see. So nothing else, pretty much. It's not something that is totally like a thing that totally bugs me. At the moment, it's there, but it's not like where it's just driving me nuts and I'm thinking like, maybe a rope wouldn't be that bad, so it absolutely have lessened the symptoms. So as far as I can see, it's just it doesn't really, it's there, but it's a lot less. Yeah, so well, I guess I have to go on and hopefully turn the boat around. Apparently it's takes some time. It's not 1 day to the other to change things. Takes time. Yeah. Well, hopefully it's like I don't really have the beard is actually I had a lot of where I've just wanted it gone pretty much because it felt like. And it's not so harsh now, so I actually don't have a problem with actually having the beard on at the moment, you know, that it's still there, but it's a lot less. So well, I was like, I need to have this beard off, you know. It's driving me crazy, you know. I have to have the beard off just to get, you know, feeling a little better, you know. So that's nice. Yeah, you know, the interesting thing in regards to the nose, it seems like the nose and the eyelids is one of those two places where it's really sensitive, you know, in some sense. So you just feel the things itching in the nose. It's just and the eyelids as well. That seems to be one of the things where, you know, where you can really, you know, around the eyes, you know, eyelids as well. You know, it's just where it seems to be sensitive for. And of course, if it pretty much went all over my body, you know, then yeah. Anyway, I don't know if I can kill it, you know. But we'll give it a go, you know. Have to try, right? You know, not just give up, you know. But I guess it would be easy to fall off the horse in some sense, and we have no going with that, you know. And of course, I know what I can eat pretty much in regards of meat, you know, as long as it's low sugar, low sugar, right? Then it doesn't seem to feed it, at least, you know. And the red meat seems to actually have a positive effect, you know. So, like, it had a positive, you know, thing in regards of my male part, you know. That was very nice. That I could then actually control that itch down there, and just by eating meat, but pretty much only meat, right? But you know, it's just still trying things out. In regards to the coal, I still haven't tried the coal, because the coal, I'm still afraid in regards of actually taking the Diflucan out of the body, you know. So I'm still waiting in regards to the coal, the active coal. But I think the active coal actually could be a great help when you're thinking about it, how it actually takes all these poisons away from your gut. And I think there might be a connection in regards of some of my issues in regards of the gut, you know, and you know, the groin area and all that. Because when you're after having dumped the trash in the toilet, you know, sometimes you actually feel better down in the groin area. And that's interesting. And, you know, when you're getting full down there, it seems to be actually becoming worse. So I do wonder in regards of toxins and all that. Maybe there's some, I don't know. I really don't know. But I know active coal has a way of absorbing, you know, bad things, apparently, according to the sources. So active coal sounds like a very, very, very powerful remedy. And as I understand, it doesn't really take away the nutrients. It just take away all the poisons. You know, it's like, it seems like God designed it pretty good, if that is the case, you know, that it doesn't really take the unnatural things. It doesn't take the natural things, it just takes the unnatural things, and it will swallow them, what do you call it? It will suck it up and all that in regards of your gut. And apparently that helps your system as well to release more toxins into the gut. So you get another passage that that have the ability to, well, that doesn't look good. I haven't cleaned, I guess, you know, it looks very powerful on the camera in regards of, yeah, anyway, whatever. It's, you know, it seems like, according to what I have read, it seems to actually might be a really, really powerful binder, you know. So that's going to be interesting. That's going to be, you know, I think I could put it in my steak or my grounded meat. Of course, the meat will become black. That's no problem, you know, as long as it doesn't taste too much of the, you know. So you just have to find the how much and so forward, and then I could get it in the diet every day, you know. That would be pretty nice. And probably some, you know, some powder, or maybe I can make it myself. I'm not entirely sure. I know that there are some YouTube videos in regards to how to make things and all that. And some use coconut shells and all that. I don't really have much, you know. Would be nice with some coconut shells, you know, in regards of, but I don't have any, but anyway, maybe something else, you know. I guess it should be possible to use. Apparently differences of the coal activity where they have a surface areas greater or something like that. That it has the greater absorption rate. So when you look on active coal, you can actually see there's differences of numbers in regards of how much it can take. I can't remember what it's called, but so you do see some differences in that, you know. It just seems to have a little cough, little dry cough. Oh well. So that's of course that will be interesting to see how things goes. So after the Diflucan, which is an unnatural thing and all that, synthesized and all that, I'll see if I can get some more of those charcoal things, you know, and see if I can just stomp it in my grounded meat. But of course, you know, because of resources and all that, doesn't go so well at the moment, you know. And of course, I've just bought more things, you know, so it's going downhill in regards of that. And yeah, I really need to take, you know, together in regards of maybe just 250 grams of meat a day or something like that. Do something that is where I can run cheap daily and then still keep above. But at the moment, I'm just sinking pretty much. It's yeah, a lot of these things are expensive, right? You know, so it's like a deep hole where you never. It's just. You're trying, and yet you're not getting. There's so much disinformation out there on the internet, and of course the doctors, the white coat murderers and butchers, are no help either. Pretty much, you know. So I really wonder, you know. I really don't understand why they wouldn't have tried Diflucan on me like 19 years ago. No, but let's get him on some happy pills. You know, you have to be, you know, what, it's just outrageous. It's just insane, you know. How can you ever get to the conclusion that, oh yeah, you know, it seems like you have some fungus issues down there, get some creams and this and that, and then it doesn't work. Well, one of, you know, some of the reasons why it might not have worked was because they didn't talk about changing my diet, you know. That might be a good thing to actually tell me that, hey, you body, you know, you need to change your diet, you know. And I could probably have turned it around at that point. You know, I think with what I know now, I could probably have turned it around in the beginning. Now it's just so much more rooted, so it's so much harder to actually to get it, you know. And it might just kill me, and that's just how it is, you know. But a lot of people have it a lot worse, you know. But it's like seeming like a slow death, you know. It's like it's living in you, and you know, no one can figure out what it is apparently, right? You know, but it's, you know, if the doctors in the beginning, you know, in regards to the itch down there, you know, thought it was a fungal, you know, issue, and I tried different creams and all that, and that didn't work. Well, if they thought it was a fungal issue, well, you know, it might be a fungal issue, right? And then instead of trying Diflucan and telling me to change my diet, hey, you know, I was drinking a good amount of alcohol, you know. Might be a good thing to tell that person that he shouldn't be drinking all that alcohol and stop smoking, and, you know, pretty much eating a diet that is less sugar and, you know, and so forward, you know. Well, just, you know, it's like society seems just to be totally engaged in destroying our health, you know. All the crap that we have in the stores of food, you know, it's just bullshit, you know, and destroying of our milk, you know, milk that could, you know, be very nutritious, real raw milk, right? Something they got in the old days. But now we're just destroying the cows, and the milk they produce, we just, you know, destroy it further in regards of warming it up. And, you know, so it's just total destruction in regards to so many things. It's just, I was drinking a lot of milk in the past, you know, and again, I think maybe the body actually, you know, feels like it needs something in the milk, and then you're just giving it, you know, quantity over quality milk, which has been warmed up, and thereby you have so much destruction of. It's incredible, it's just diabolical world we live in. And oh yeah, milk is very dangerous. We don't want to allow that to the people, to the public, because apparently raw milk that have been drunken or drinking, or what you call it, have been used by people for hundreds and hundreds of years, is now it's totally dangerous. Well, if the product coming out of the cow is a problem, maybe you're not treating the cows correctly. That might be the problem, the big problem, right? Yeah, but anyway, they don't want to. Yeah, there's just anyway. And of course, they are doing a lot of weird, idiotic things, So to the animals, and to the milk as well, It's incredible. Stupidity, incredible. This is just a filthy world we live in. Filthy, disgusting world with Satanists running around and blind people just going. It's just incredible. Could we have some truth in this world? Would it be so far-fetched to have some truth and some real information in regards of health? In regards instead of all this disinformation, which they're promoting, so you can get sick and they can, tap you, shake you out the money and all that and murder you maybe, It's just incredible how disgusting world it is. Running away from God and running to Satan, So anyway, I guess so that's pretty much it. I guess I could feel worse, So I'm still, in the moment. I'm like, I want some meat, I want some meat. I want some meat. That's what my body wants, It wants some meat. That would be very nice. So, yeah, it would be nice with some meat. In any case, I don't know. Maybe I'll just succumb to it and get out and buy some meat and all that. Maybe a cucumber and an avocado. I don't know. Yeah, there's some say in regards to broccoli as well. That's still low sugar and all that, right? But I think I can get broccoli actually from another shop that isn't sprayed and all that. So that's, I guess, it's nice. Oh well. So yeah, but I haven't really tried broccoli as such in regards of the past. Not at the moment. I have tried in the past, of course. But I'm not totally sure about it seems like you at least need to heat it up, because if you just eat it raw, it does seem to affect you. I was eating it raw. I just had it in the freezer and all that, just eating it raw. But it seems like if you're eating, you feel a little weird. I don't know why, but some say there's something in regards to the broccoli. So again, it might be better to just warm it up, first and break down whatever is in it. Some say there's, what is it called? That there might be some, I can't remember what it's called. Some, anyway, I can't remember. So, yeah. So I guess, oh yeah. I bought some, last time I bought some cod liver and all that. I just remembered that I have the cod liver pate, which you can buy. It's just much better than actually the liver. And you also get some fish eggs in it as well, and some salt and some spices. That was actually pretty good compared to the liver, where you have all the oil, and you also have oil in this, but they have like mixed it all together, so it's less of a it's less greasy in some sense. It's easier just to eat from the package, and then get some cod liver, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. And hopefully it will give it another knock in regards to these two new remedies that I've got. And of course, I'm still going to continue with the resveratrol and the cinnamon extract, and and the standard cinnamon I also have, and all that. So pretty much, I haven't really taken any garlic, for some time. I usually put garlic on the avocado, for example. You can put garlic in the meat itself as well, but of course you're heating up the meat. So, but that's one of the ways to get some garlic into the diet as well, right? That's said to be antifungal as well. And overall, you can put a lot of things in the meat, And I still have a lot. It's like a foundation for a lot of other things, where you can put things that is said to be antifungal, or against fungi. So if you could just fix fix a good thing, and you could just put it in the meat, and hopefully still have, not have too much, so it still taste of meat, but still have a little of it, and mix it together with the meat, and, bang, have something that combats fungal, fungi. Yeah, anyway, I think that's a pretty good idea. Of course, the coconut water, I think there might be some pretty good solutions as well for that. No, sorry, not the coconut water, coconut milk. Coconut water have sugar in it, so that's a good amount of sugar. I guess it's still better than all the other things out there, soda pops and all that. But if you want to stay away from sugar, right? So then coconut milk is pretty good, You can get it pretty low sugar, 0.4 for 100 milliliters. That was the lowest that I've found as of yet. I don't know if you can actually find a product that have zero sugar in it. That would be pretty nice, but 0.4 grams is pretty low as well. But and you could just, maybe, put some, essential oils, antifungal essential oils, and give it flavor and all that. I don't know where, if that could work out. I think it might be, able to work out. See what if one could find a good, that tastes good as well, right? Maybe a combination of different essential oils, and just put it in, and, mix it up with the coconut. And, I guess, one might find a pretty good thing, And then you get antifungals at the same time enjoying some food. That would be pretty nice, That's a win-win situation, right? So you have the meat, and you have the coconut milk with maybe some essential oils, with, natural antifungals, and you have the avocados, you have the cucumbers, you might also, in regards of broccoli, but probably the best thing is to heat them, I guess you could drink the water as well, but I think there's something in regards of broccoli that is said to not be so good in regards of, but there's low sugar still, but of course there's also things that is good in the broccoli. It's green, so as I understand, there's a lot of so I know, anyway, I don't know, something to do more research on, I guess. So yeah, things are going, I guess, pretty good, or whatever. I guess it could be, it would have been nice if I just have, trashed it totally. So it seems like it's hopefully going in the right direction. I don't know. I'll have to try. But it would be nice with a. It's really, it's not easier when you stop eating. That's for sure. Keeping everything together, because your mind seems to have some issues. Apparently, there's a hair there. Your mind seems to be harder, in regards to working when you don't get food and so forward. So, yeah, and less energy as well. And that's, I don't know, that's probably not so good. Oh, the itch, yeah. Oh, a little itch there, and a little there. Yeah, hopefully it's just, positive things. Why it's, itching a little here and a little there. Hopefully it's because it's working. That would be nice, right? I guess I'll have to see. So, yeah, again on the Diflucan, I wonder if I should go on a 200 milligrams. and so I still have it for supporting the berberine. So that still have a good effect in regards of killing. So yeah, if there's a problem in regards of I don't know, it seems to support in regards of synergy. So as I understood it, it makes it more effective taking the two products together. So. And 200 should still be a good amount, if you're thinking about, how they cure the, one cure pill is 150 milligrams, I think. So, yeah, I'm really hungry for some meat, Really, really hungry for some meat. Oh, a good steak, and then just yummy, 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 yummy. That's so yummy, A cucumber would be nice as well. And an avocado, and and then I put some raw garlic over it and just let it sit 5 or 10 minutes or something like that, or maybe 15 minutes. And sometimes I forget it, so it sits longer. But anyway, just put some garlic above it, and then you eat it with the garlic. Of course, you could probably mash it together, like what is it called, guacamole or something like that. I remember making guacamole in the past. That was pretty tasty, That was actually very tasty. And it was lemon, salt, and avocados, of course, and some chili in it as well. And garlic as well. So you're putting all the goody things in it, and yet it's low sugar. So I might need to look into that again, I guess. Because that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm not sure what you could then use for taking it up, because we don't want any starch or sugar. So I don't know, but it was pretty tasty. I guess one could just eat it alone. It seems to also be easier than to take the garlic down in your stomach and all that, because the garlic is fixed with the avocado and all that, right? So instead of having it, something, like easy peasy, put some garlic on top of it and just, take the spoon and, inside and mix it in the mouth, right? But sometimes that can actually be, a little rough for the stomach, so, yeah. Oh, yeah, well, I guess that's all for me, And it seems like the program is still working, which is nice. I wonder if it begins to break again, but at the moment, apparently, the new version seems to work at the moment now. I don't know why it stopped working in regards to the last. It was very, but who knows? Maybe it begins to do that again where it doesn't work. Oh, I guess they're working outside. There's a lot of blinking yellow lights. So it looks pretty good in regards to the sky. You can actually see it's you can see some of the stars. So that's nice. Oh, it's cold. It's getting colder for sure. I've began using my pants now, so but I like having shorts. You feel more free, and I should actually figure out something to give more air downstairs. And I wonder if you buy some shorts that actually is bigger than the I think it would be bigger in regards of the tubes in some sense, and that might get some more airflow down there. Of course, one could also go with a kilt, but the problem with the kilt is that, well, in regards of biking, for example, seems to be a problem in regards of having a kilt. And of course, it does seem to go over in regards of, the homosexual agenda that, we wouldn't support that, of course. But it's, the kilt, I've tried a kilt, and it does really get a lot of flow down there. And that's nice. And, if you see on YouTube, other people have also, wow, this really gives some air down there. And that's nice. That's really nice. And I guess in the past, most people, went for, they didn't have like pants like we have, where it's like it's pretty closed, thing, right? You get closed in some sense. So having a kilt is actually, I've tried it, and it's actually giving a huge amount of air down there, which is nice. But it's still, I've tried biking with it, and it does seem to be somewhat problematic, And in regards to the kilt, it has a way of opening up, so maybe it actually would be better with a closed system over, But that, like in you see the Egyptian movie where they have like a closed system. It seems, just something they just put up, and I don't know. But maybe if one can get some shorts that actually have more of the airway, would be nice. More loose shorts, should help to get some more airflow down there, So, I wonder why no one actually maybe someone have looked into it, more airflow down there, maybe I should do a search on, I don't know. But anyway, having some bigger tubes, for the legs, I think might give some more air, coming up. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, I should at least get some. I don't know if that would be. If you just opened the pants up and made them a little, bigger. Like the kilt is like more open down there, right? I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, have a good one. It's just me talking, me babbling, I guess, in some sense. So still enjoying my glows. It's like candy, pretty much. Well, it's not as good as the sugary candy and all that. I do understand that, but at least it's antifungal, and it's you can just sit and eat it like candy, pretty much. Again, it's not as tasting as candy, but at least it's antifungal. So it's an alternative. I need to try those cinnamon things, sticks and all that. But of course, I do have cinnamon extract and cinnamon other thing and all that. So I'll guess I'll just, and the thing is, the price and all that and resources. And but I have found some cinnamon sticks that could be interesting to try out if you could just eat them directly. At least the cassia thing you could eat directly, but I was concerned about, it's nearly like a tree thing, so it's like 2 to 3 millimeters. So you really have to keep yourself not swallowing it, because that might make an issue, trying to swallow like nearly, it's like, that's not good. But the other form of Ceylon cinnamon is very, very, it's like paper thin, pretty much. And that should be a less problem also chewing it. And, well, I haven't tried it out, but I'm thinking it might be easier to chew it. I don't know in regards to the taste, but I'll have to try that out. Because then you could just have cinnamon with you and use that for, candy. And the glows as well, and maybe other things you could have as antifungal, being a replacement for candy, and of course also a replacement for in some sense a medicine, helping you kill all fungi and not getting into problems in regards to fungi. So, a diet based on, being antifungal seems to be the way to go, So low sugar, antifungal, some of the best powerful antifungals out there, and that seems to be the way to go in this world. And of course, in regards to the glows, you're also killing off a huge amount of things in the in the mouth, as I understand it, because it's antimicrobial. So if anyone have problems in regards of afraid of the tooth and all that, I guess it should help, because if it's killing all the microbes or killing a lot of the microbes, it should help, right? And now, of course, there's two ways in regards of microbes, and that's in regards of nourishment, in regards of getting the body the things that it needs to actually mineralize the teeth and all that. But apparently the body can do a lot of things if we just give it the right things. But we're not told about these things because they want us sick and tired and not reading the Bible and dead, pretty much. So it's very sad. What a wicked world. What a wicked world we live in, Well, of course, Satan is the one ruling, right, in regards of the world, But we have a kingdom that is going to be set up in the future. So I can feel the itch. It's interesting to follow along with the itch, like sitting there and feeling like where the itch is, and just seeing where it goes. And I must say it's at the point where I really want to itch, to ah ah stop in the itch, But but anyway, yeah, it's sometimes it's interesting to what is going on, Well, yeah, I guess I am taking a good amount of different antifungals at the moment, different vitamins. Some are said to help on, fungi. I'm taking cloves. I'm taking cinnamon, resveratrol, and now the other things that I've got, which I can't remember, berberine and the EQ something, So, and of course, I'm taking Diflucan as well. So I am hitting it on a good amount of bases, but again, hopefully, it's. I know. It's it might not there's only one way to go, because I can't go the other direction, because I know eating bread and sugar is just absolutely no go. It's just it totally exploded out in my my legs, my face, my arms and all that. And yeah, I should have known better to not go to the bakery. That was the stupidest thing I could have done. But I did it, for 5 days, and that was stupid. That was incredible stupid. And yeah, that's just where the way it goes. Down in the coffin, I guess. Getting more and more issues. So, yeah, it was nice to see that. I should just have kept to the meat, but I guess you end up, you really want something else, I don't know why I ended up in the bakery, but I did, I guess I just, I had this, thing of yeah, well, bread, and what do you call that, misli balls or whatever, misli bread, and with some butter on it and some cheese on it, and oh, yum yum yum, it's really yummy, right? And then twice I bought something, sugary as well. So not only did I get bread, I also got sugary things twice, which just stupid, I don't know what I was thinking, I really should have known better, seeing all the symptoms down the years and all that, knowing that things just make it worse when you eat sugar and all that. And yeah, I should have known better. The foundation, pretty much meat, is a great foundation, that's the best, red meat seems to, as far as I can see, has been the best thing in regards of not making things worse. And if you then can incorporate maybe some antifungals as well, that might be the way to go. Oh well, I'll see if I can, fix the issues. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot better as well, but it could be a lot worse. A lot of other people out there has it a lot, so I really shouldn't complain. Just itchy, 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 itchy. But at least it doesn't really seem so bad overall. A little on the arms, a little on the legs, a little on the face, and so forward. But it could be a lot worse. It does seem to have gone on a lower level. The question is, can it actually be wiped out? And that's the good question, right? If it actually can get it totally. I would have, Diflucan, I would have thought it would have worked. I had hoped that it would work quicker, but apparently not. Apparently it takes time, and the question is in regards to the fungi becoming resistant and all that. So I don't really, I really don't want to battle more with the white coat Latin spouter. That was, it really took some effort to just get the Diflucan. So I guess the future will be with natural remedies, trying, and see if I can, go that direction, and again support the to get trash out of the body as well. I do have some, I do have some pretty good, I guess information here and there, and still I'm feeling like a long way yet in regards of diet and all that, but at least I have the foundation in regards to if I just meat is a good foundation, overall, so there's a lot of things to try out and try to, so yeah. It's incredible that our society really doesn't really seem to, it's incredible. You thought, you would think that, that we were here to help each other, but and when you had problems that you could go to a health guide in some sense, and then you just it's just you find out that it's totally incompetent, and you see the state thing also being totally incompetent as well. The whole system is pretty much failing. This is just utterly failed. We see so many sick people getting cancer, diabetes, and dementia, and all these, and it's just pretty much going uphill in regards to people getting these sicknesses and other issues, and we're still not focusing on fungi. That's pretty stupid, and of course it's because of money, which is very sad because we value apparently money and above the health of people. It's just, this is wicked. It's utterly wicked. It's so sad, so sad. And if I had just gotten the right information 19 years ago, I probably wouldn't have had these issues. I could probably have turned the boat around in regards to that. In regards of the bidet would have been nice to know as well. But seeing people like dying of so-called cancer, as they call it, cancer, might be a fungal issue. Diabetes in regards to destroying the beta cells and all that might be a fungus issue again. And a lot of other things might be fungus, even in regards to the heart, and other things, fungus, mycotoxins can make a lot of issues in the body. Why are we not focusing on that? Well, because it's big business, Give some more fungus poison to the people, in regards of antibiotic, right? And, yeah. I guess, it's the so-called New Year's coming up, I guess. So people are shooting fireworks, up to the fake New Year of the Roman pagan god of Janus and all that. It's incredible. People just don't want truth, apparently. They just want all these lies and deceptions. That's what they want. So, it is nice. I'm feeling more normal in the face. That's nice, but there's still some way to go. And hopefully I can continue in this road. It might. Hopefully, that would be nice. I'm really hungry for some meat. I'm really, really hungry for some meat. Um, I think as everything else, when you know how to fix things, right? It shouldn't be that difficult. So, but and there are some good websites out there and some people out there helping in regards of helping on fungal issues and all that. And it seems to actually be a big, big, big problem in the world that is totally overlooked by the orthodox, medical system, and they're treating symptoms instead of treating the cause, and not actually telling people in regards of diet and so forward. Why would you ever have a health, guide that doesn't really know anything in regards of food, playing an important role in regards of your health? How is it that just totally go over the head of the white coats and of course people as well? People don't think there could be a connection in regards to their food and in regards to their issues. That's just stupid. So you don't think that what you put in your mouth have an effect on your body? You have to be kidding me. Of course it has. Just look at people that drink alcohol every single day. Does it seem to be going upward or downward in regards of them? Well, it goes downward. Their health declines. They get a lot of health issues, because they're drinking every day. So of course, what we put in the mouth absolutely have an effect on our health. So anyway, I'm still thinking of meat. I'm really, what shall we say, thirsty after some meat. Just a steak on the pan and just, oh, yummy, 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 a little fat and all that. Yeah, I could really eat some meat. That's good. It's good. It's really good, yeah. And maybe a cucumber or more, or an avocado would be nice as well. It wouldn't be bad. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's the plan for now. To go on with the berberine and see if that actually kicks it further down the path of the right direction, and then looking into using some coal as well later on. That will be some weeks down the line, I think, because again, I don't want to take out the effect of the Diflucan. So when I stop using Diflucan, I'll wait a couple of days, maybe 7 days or something like that, because it seems, as I understand, it goes down. So it takes some days to actually go totally out of your body. I think it was around 7 days or something like that. And then start up on using some coal in the food, putting in the meat or something like that with the spices and all that, and see if that has a positive effect. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know. Pretty much on your own, right? You're pretty much on your own. People are just making fun of, it's like, maybe the doctors have, are correct. Maybe it's just all in your head. And wow, it's just incredible. People just think you're a nutcase as well. It's not only the doctors, right? Also the people around you think you're, it's just, it's just normal. This and that. Yeah, it's just incredible. This is not normal. It's not normal to itch all over your body, and have heat and, pressure, feeling like a pressure, feeling warm, and, so forward. That's not normal. You have to be kidding me, That's, But just making it up in your head. Oh, really? Oh, really? Yeah, okay. How can I don't understand. It's just and I guess that just shows the trust that people actually have, right? In what you say, right? It's just incredible. Um, yeah, I guess you're getting put into the nutcase box by you know pretty much most of the world. In some sense, it's incredible. You would expect that some people would trust in what you say, right? And yet it's not really any. It's not there's not much support anywhere in regards to this. Well, of course, in regards to people having the same issues, right? Some of the knowing that they have issues and all that. Of course, they are much more aligned with because they are feeling the same effect from the world. That they're just nutcases, right? They're just just whatever, and yeah, you pretty much stand alone. You stand alone. So, yeah, what a complete failing system. It's very sad. Um, you should be able to, get the right information you want, and of course, they close the information down as well for people as well. Remember the Danish, the where they had articles and all that. I was just kicked out, and if you wanted access, like 700 kronos to get access for 1 day or 3 days or something like that. It's like you have to be kidding me. You really have to be kidding me. It's uh, like I have that amount of money to. Yeah, it's just incredible. So you're getting closed out of here and there, and they're talking this Latin bullshit language, or Greek, so you don't understand what they're saying, or having a harder time to, you know, to read the research papers and all that because they can't write English. They're writing in English, and yet they go to these Latin and Greek things, and it's like when the Bible was only in Latin. You're not allowed to have the people translate the Bible into the language and tongue of the people, right? Because the Roman Antichrist and this wicked whore of Rome wanted to control the people. And, having people reading the Bible, they might come out with the idea that actually the Antichrist is the office and seat of the papacy, and that Rome is the whore, drunken by the bloods of the saints. And we can't have that, right? We cannot have, people getting that idea, right? So we have to keep the Bible away from the people. Of course, no one cares anymore in regards to the truth. The Protestants seems to not protest anymore, so they're not really Protestants anymore, right? It's incredible. They don't even know who the Protestant protested against. They don't even know the word, Protestant, protest, Protestant. Anyway, I guess it's a wicked world. Yeah, it would be nice, with a steak, a beef. I think I'll succumb to it. I think I'll take my pants on. I have I have, what do you call it, shorts on at the moment. I think I'll take the pants on and take a trip down the shop and buy some non-halal grounded meat, some cucumbers, some avocados, and have some food. Because I'm getting at the point where I really would like some. Again, I'm not so strong as I was in the past in regards of, it's incredible how I could fast in the past. You know, yeah, but now I guess I've lost a lot of will strength in regards of fasting, you know. So yeah. Anyway, I guess have a good one. Just a little update, maybe a little longer than update. Just talking. Not really. I guess in regards to the Diflucan, it's interesting that I don't really have so much problems in regards of taking those 400 milligrams of Diflucan anymore. It was the first 4 days that was pretty horrible in regards to the Diflucan, and on the fifth day I got out of that, you know, total terrible, terrible, thing, and then I did take some natural things that seemed to go a little into it again, where I felt bad, but you know, I'm pretty good. You know, I guess I could be a lot worse. You know, a lot worse. So I'm actually, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, but that of course might be a bad sign as well, because you know, is it working or is it not working? Have the candida become resistant to it, or what? You know, what is going on here and there and all that, right? You know, is it? Or you know, I'm thinking as well. You know, could it be another fungus thing that, you know, that I don't know? Maybe could it be a combination of the two? I don't really know. You know, it's a little hard to figure out, you know, overall, but at least some of these natural things should actually work on different kinds of fungi. So overall, it's yeah, and it's, you know, it's itchy, you know, itchy here and itchy there, you know. But again, it's not too bad. It could be a lot worse, you know. It's just, oh well. It's not like it's totally, you know, it's like it's a little there and a little here and all that, but again, it's not, of course it would be nice if it went totally away, you know. That would be absolutely positive if it totally went away. Yeah, like, you know, before the explosion, you know, that was quick, you know, really quick, how it just exploded all throughout my body, you know. Yeah, that was pretty amazing how fast that pretty much went from one day to another, and it just, wow, you know, that was bad. That was really bad. I guess it really pointed out, hey dude, you ate things you shouldn't do, you know. Wow, that really exploded nearly all throughout my body in regards of, huh, wow. So yeah, no bread, no sugar, absolutely no go. And when people say, you know, oh, it's just all in your mind and all that, well, if that's what is in my mind, like in regards of this, you know, that explosion and all that, and I'm just, you know, making it all up and all that, that's just insane. How can you ever conclude like that, you know? Yeah, take a piece of cake, right, full of sugar, you know. It's like, hey, you want to die quicker, you know? Feed the fungi, oh, feed the fungi. Doesn't seem to be a good idea, you know. Oh, you know, alcohol as well, right? Take some alcohol. Oh, you don't, you know. Incredible. Yeah. Well, drinking alcohol is pretty much not a good idea, as far as I've experienced. Sugar, not a good idea either, you know. That's at least, you know, you want to. But meat, red meat, thumbs up for that. Red meat, thumbs up. Whatever is in it, you know, it seems to help, and it has to be red meat, not chicken or fowl or whatever, you know, or fish or that, you know. It has to be red meat. Red meat seems to be the best in regards of helping. I don't know why, but that seems to be the case, you know. It's just totally not, you know, it turned off my one issue, really, really, really low. That was very nice. Wonderful. I should just have stayed on that. I really don't know why I did this, Went to the bakery, The stupidity of that is just amazing stupidity, But it was nice with some bread, I don't know, it's just, bread, yum, yum, yummy, right? Bread and some cheese and yeah. It's like, guess it's like maybe like a beast inside of me wanting sugar, and I don't know. But it's not so I don't know. But it was really, really, of course, in regards to meat, I really want some meat at the moment. So that's, and that shouldn't be. That's not fungus food. So a little itch here. Oh yeah. It's interesting. I guess I'll see how it goes, in a couple of days with these new things, and just continue to try to hit it, and from different angles. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice with a steak. I need to get some meat, I think. I need to get some meat. Would be so tasty. And maybe a cucumber for water and some avocado for the gut, fibers and all that. And yeah, yummy, 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 yummy. Low sugar and some garlic as well on the avocados, or maybe also some garlic in the meat, maybe. I don't know. At least get some garlic in there as well, and keep it. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, have a good one. I guess I'm done. Just talking to the camera. Yeah. Bye bye. Have a good one. May Jehovah bless you. And may Yeshua be a most precious pearl. And the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of truth, be in us all. Amen. Have a good one. Yeah, great.